Welcome back to Phasmophobia. Today the winter event, or the winter event ended a little while back, so we don't have that, but we do have. This is still here, but we don't have the winter event, but we do have. I did upgrade. I did do some changes to like the visuals and stuff, which I'll go to the set options here to show you what I mean, but. There's the film grain which I turned off and the chroma aberration which turned off. So if you guys like the change, then let me know, because I'm not, or at least I think it looks better, but I'm not 100% sure if it actually does for you guys as well. So I just want you guys to give me your opinion. Yeah, it does seem to be like a less of like a color. There definitely does seem to be. It definitely does seem to make a difference because it makes it look more realistic in some way. 'Cause not everything is like, get, 'cause not everything like is different color is the different colors. But yeah, you can also see. I'm not sure how that if it was like this before, but you can actually see it a lot more effective in like the middle there, and it also looks a lot nicer to me personally. So let's try to find the hiding spots quickly and try to find everything possible, including, or at least try to get as much things done in the match as possible, because I do want to get because I'm getting close to being able to upgrade to some tier 3 equipment, so which is something I want to do as soon as I can. Hopefully it does not affect too much. I hope I can get that done soon, because I only have like a few, like what two which I can upgrade soon. Hope this could be something to remember, because I do know that the last time I played it, which was like today or so, it gave me 9.9. That's what the ghost was, so that's something to keep an eye on. Over I saw an object being thrown there. That's something to keep an eye on. Let's see it. So these are hiding spots, which are good, because the hiding spots are, as most of you probably know, because the ones who watch Phasmophobia content are probably in the Phasmophobia community, or just interested in the community, or just interested in the game or whatever. But those who watch the Phasmophobia videos, who are in the Phasmo community, probably know, or at least they should know, that hiding spots are very much vital for when the ghost starts hunting. Like there's one here and two up there. Let's check the temperature here. 15.5, which is a good sign that it's not down there. Or you can run another search here. No, there you go. There's that. That's 14, 15, 16, 15. So it's more likely in here. Yeah, it's definitely in here. So now let's get the other equipment and hope that I can actually get as much on. Oh yeah, this shouldn't be too hard to do, because after all, it's not too demanding. It's not like getting a go to hunt you or anything. But I mean, like the crucifix getting it to do it with the crucifix is okay, because as long as it's not too big of an area, you should be able to get a. It's not, as long as the boom's not too big, you should be able to get like a good coverage of which one you have. Although that depends on which one you have though. EMF level 2. Oh. it just touched the door. Okay, there we go. Check the temperature again because he never, just to keep everything updated. And now let's head for the truck again and to get the new equipment from the truck there. It looks like it's probably gonna be a it should be a double axle truck there. I saw it. It's just sticking up for it. It's probably not really that useful. I'm just kind of saying that because I think it should be double axled. It looks like it. Is that supposed to be 2 tires or just one? Because it looks like it's just one. Maybe it's one, but it looks like it probably would be too wide to be 1 tire. So. Let's see if we have. Does not look like we have ghost orbs, so. Which is a good which means there's a good chance it's not a mimic. So that should give us the full coverage of the full room here. Donald Norris. Donald Norris. So mostly looks like it's EMF level 3 or so. Oh. The thing is safe now. That was a very, very close call there. I bet it's a demon or a yokai, because those are the two that are most likely to hunt early in it. I'm betting it's a demon, just considering how it is. I'm gonna bring a crucifix in along with that. Along with a UV light, because I do want to make sure I actually survive this, that I do not lose half the amount I earned. Dang it, missed that. So you have lighting, UV, and then freezing, so it's a demon. Let's still grab the photo camera here for now, because I do want to get as much done as possible, so there we go. There is for expecting 3, I might have some clips that I might end up uploading something soon for that. But I'm not 100% sure, but I might do something for that, because after all, there is a Splatfest going on, and I should possibly already mention. And I've won a 100 times match not long ago, so. And I'm gonna possibly be uploading a few clips in that. I'm definitely gonna be uploading a few, one of the clip, or at least a couple of clips in the 100 times better in the montage or so that I'm gonna be doing for that, so that for those who want to see something like that, that would be something for you to look forward to. So if you, I'm also gonna have maybe some regular clips for the 25th, but yeah, I'm gonna definitely at least, and I also upload like the screenshots of the 100 times about win or so. I'm not sure, 100% sure if I will, but I might try to upload those if I can. Dang it, missed that. Let's go check on my sanity here, because I do not want to get too much. I might as well take a sanity pill now, because it's getting kind of low. And I'll bring this in as well. I could probably also bring in a grab a lighter there and bring this in. Yeah, the lighters are useful for these things and for smudges as well. See if I can view this. Donald Norris. Donald Norris. I can actually grab the audio of this, if possible. So hopefully it. Donald Norris. Donald Norris. Donald Norris, are you there? Donald Norris. We're gonna go grab a smudge before I do anything else, because I do want to get some stuff for that, so hopefully I can actually grab a video of the go, so that way I can actually get a perfect investigation. If I can, that way it's gonna be even better, because I can get, if I can get a perfect investigation. Donald Norris. No, I do not want motion sense. I want you to reveal yourself. Just show your physical form to me, please. As long as I can get a video that's put of its physical form, then that should be fine. No, I don't need none of those. I already have a video of that, so. No, you don't want that. Just give me a ghost event or something. I mean, a ghost event is not too much to ask for, right? I'm gonna turn this light on since there's a hiding spot down there, and I'll also get these lights back on. Nice thing is that when lights on, you can, especially if you're looking at the lights when they're on, you can now get there's gonna be a ghost event, like at least a mist form version of one, because the mist form kind of is a little quieter, so if the light goes off, it's probably gonna be that, or turn the brake off. It's usually only one light that goes off it for the ghost event. Lights that room. Donald Norris is he even? I don't think he's paying attention. Well, guess not. Guess will be fine without the perfect investigation. So I'll leave this one. I'll finish off this match here, then move on to the next. I got a near perfect investigation, so that's good. So let's see how much we got here. So yep, it is indeed got a huge chunk of cash here. So let's go upgrade the equipment that we need. I'll actually get the there you go. That requires 10,000, but we're not that far off. So it would not be too hard for me to get everything needed. There you go, another crucifix, and there you go. That's about it for now. So as long as I can keep it relatively close to the enough cash I have there, close to 10,000, it should be fine. Oh, hello to the viewer here. So yeah, but you've just completed the first match not long before and upgraded some of the equipment. So you have some new more sanity and some tier 3 sanity there. So it's probably foggy out based on that. Obviously, even say that's not in record time there. So yep, it is in fact foggy out. So let's end here and then actually start things off and look for the ghost room. So. And I'm also gonna be looking for things like the cursed object and stuff, because after all that's going to help. Does not look like oh wait, what? For a second I thought I saw the hand thing go off, but I was on hovering over the microwave for a second there, but I guess not. 14.8, there's a hiding spot there. That's supposed to be a hiding spot, although I've been found multiple times it's there by the ghost, which is really annoying because I did not. Because it was supposed to be a hiding spot, so considering the fact that it's not always there. So let us head down here first. Yep, I should be unmuted for the live stream here. So I think it's down here based on that noise there. So there you go, got that. And let's go investigate here because I think I heard something. Yep, it's the wrong thing. gonna go investigate some other rooms I have not investigated yet because it could very much be there as well. So like I can't really afford to miss too much information. So especially if it's in one of these rooms, I do not want to miss it. So you have the voodoo doll, which is the cursed object that we have here. So or there's a bone which gives us a bit of extra cash there. So I'll need to go to the bathroom in a bit. So which I'll either get a smash done or get at least get a camera so you guys can watch for evidence here. So if it's one like if it's in here for a short certain, I'm gonna go grab the camera and the dots and see it and drop those off, and then I'll head to the bathroom here shortly. So I'll also put the camera on to record just so I can see, just in case it picks up, just in case I need to. There's something I want to capture that I missed. So let's see what we have. Get capture video the ghost, have your member of your team witness the ghost event, and get the ghost to blow out a firelight, which are not too hard to do since they're similar to the side objectives I had last time. I'll get the EMF and the ghost writing book in into the ghost room later. But I'm gonna focus on the camera and the dots projector for now. I'm gonna focus on getting those two items there now, just while I can. Let's see if we have any evidence. Nope. Okay, so I'm gonna head back up to the truck and then I'll go get the camera and set up so that you guys can watch for evidence and anything because I do know that if any of you sees any evidence once they get back, and if once they get back, just let me know if you see any evidence while it's gone. But that's only for the viewers who are alive because you won't it won't really make a difference if you comment if once this becomes like a VOD if you comment down below. It won't really matter because I won't be able to see this now. So I'll probably be off in the bathroom. So I'll see you guys again once I get back. Although I will still be live, but I still won't be there for a little bit. Oh, but it does appear that I've missed the light turning on, so other than that, I'm not sure if I got anything else, so I mean, might as well go check and see if there's anything else, like freezing or anything. Hopefully it's not going to be too difficult to figure that out, or to figure anything else out, because I do want to get the over with relatively quickly, and my monitor does feel like it's getting a little warm, but nothing too major. Ever since I turned the Chroma collaboration or so off, and they got the other thing, and the film going off, it's been a lot better. The visuals have been looking a lot better since then. It's kind of cool that you can actually see what's on the screen for the camera, because you can't. I'm not sure if you can always see that or not, but it's kind of interesting that you can. Gonna do a quick circle and see if the camera picks anything up. Nope. Missed that. Sadly. So that would have been some good extra cash. Oh. Weird. I started picking up the hammer. So it has to try to throw it at least. There we go, let's go grab some more equipment and then head back. So I've been live for about 30 minutes. I'm not sure how much of that I've actually been live for, but still should be fine. Let's go. If I got my UV light here, which is clear on the purple spectrum. I'm not sure why it's purple, but I'm not really gonna complain for that, because after all, it's not that big of a deal to me. But finding the UV can actually be quite cool with some colors. Let's check for UV. Yep, we got UV. Lighting. You got UV and lighting so far. I'm hoping it's an bombo, or whatever you call it. So what can it be? What okay, so it can be EMF, level 5, can be dots, can be freezing, can be ghost orbs, and can be spirit box. Smoke. Oh, it's EMF level 5. So it's my thing. That was not normal. No, that was not normal. Oh, I think I actually forgot to take a picture of the object. I will want to grab that when I can. Yeah, so let's go take the camera here for a second. I don't know why you can see the hat. It's kind of weird being able to see the hand kind of being cut off like that. How it's like just like a hand without actually any arm attached to it. Oh, it's going off with the EMF level 5 again, but in the Phasmophobia, every bit of experience is important. So, which, because if you, because it's also the cash you receive that, so that you kind of need that to be able to do anything. So, see if that bug's still there. Actually, never mind. They seem to have removed the reflectiveness of the bit. That seems to be just the light there, from what I can tell. So what do we have so far? We have, you know, some mining, so I'm gonna go the throw the firelight, which is not gonna, shouldn't be too hard. I'm guessing that these ones that are not usable or not consumables, the like the lighter here, because those ones, because I tested it a bit, because it does not show up as a consumable thing, and never, you don't need to buy new ones. Bulk mills. Bulk mills. Bulk mills. Don't tell me to move. Dang it. They got mist form there. Even if it was just a tiny bit of it. That's an extra 15. Oh, it turned off the breaker. Good thing I'm on the same floor as the breaker though. Just have to readjust. I have to readjust my. I just want to make sure it's in the right. My mic is in the right position there. Yeah, I'm using my headset mic as usual because it's kind of one of the best mics I have. Considering the fact that my first that is not normally there. I have no idea why that is there. The thing that Ghost can move the mannequins to some extent. I'm not sure exactly how it works, but I think a Ghost can somehow remove them. So we should have all three of the quests done now. Nope, never mind. Needs to have two of them done, but I think that'll be it for this match. For those who didn't know, 6 Tanglewood Drive or Road or something like that is getting a rework because I'm not exactly sure why they were working it, but like, especially like the Bleasdale farmhouse is probably one of the better. It's probably is a pretty good rework personally. That's what I personally find. Let's skip that. Let's get our stock equipment and then move on with the matches. So don't really need anything except this, so should not need. I don't. There's not. It's not going to be long until until I can upgrade that. So not gonna add those unless I I'm playing multiplayer because I find it's kind of useless in a single player. So, going to quickly readjust my glasses here, so it should, but that should not take long. It should not take too long there. If if anyone asks me to go to Brownstone High School, I will never do that, regardless of even if someone asks me to, because that one's kind of one of the more confusing maps. It's a nighttime map, isn't it? Hopefully it's not going to be too difficult, especially considering it's nighttime, so... Probably my favorite map with any kind of ambience is Leesdale, because I just like the ambience. If I saw dripping water or so, it's kind of a nice ambience to it. It's got the generator on here, so now at least I can see it. At least I have some form of light. I was checking these rooms here. So if there's nothing there for now, at least because the ghost might move to those rooms eventually, but we do not know that until it does that. I mean, it's... Oh, no, never mind. I thought that was a cursed object, but guess it's not. I'm gonna knock over those pins there, because I can't feel it. There you go. Oh, you have music box. You have music box. .2. Just to be certain that, or just to be... See if it'll give me any evidence of sorts, so... Oh. I hear it throwing things, but I'm not sure where it is. I'm gonna throw the bowling pin here, the bowling ball here as well, so I mean, why not? Is it in the bathroom by chance? So I don't think I've checked there yet. I don't even know where it is. Where it would be. It's kind of interesting how they actually made the showers work. I mean, even though if they are kind of pointless, but it's still kind of interesting to see it. They actually work in some way. Which I'm gonna also knock these over because I just like using the bowling pins. There you go. I think you know what Ghost is now. More than likely gonna be a demon there. So yeah, it's almost definitely a demon, so yeah, and that early because seeing how quick he had hunt that's like 3 minutes and they're already starting to hunt. Like, or 4 minutes actually, more or less.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
I'm not staying that. I'm not staying in there with that ghost. See, no, not quite yet. Need about 2 more hundred. I'm also not going to risk losing I was also going to risk losing all my equipment there, so it wasn't really worth it for me, at least not to me. Might actually just add those just now, because why not? I go to Grafton Farmhouse because I do not often go to that one. That's probably one of my least played maps in, at least ever since the rework. It's been one of my least played maps. So it's only been since the rework, but yeah, I find it was kind of one of the more difficult maps for me, at least personally. So let's see where the breaker's. Okay, so all the way in the back there. That's good to know, because it's always good to know where your breaker is. Now, hopefully it's not a demon in this map. So that would just be a big pain. Turn this on as well. Gotta get the measurement for the temperature in here. Okay, 17.3, 0.8 in here, so I'm gonna turn this on, just at least one light on in here if I can. So I think it would be useful to have a light on in here, so it's kind of fun for me to be able to interact with a little more stuff in here. But in here, well, not that important, if I'm being honest. Propane, there's propane there, so you change that temperature quickly, so we do not need that number. That number is not important, or not important for anything. Wonder, I don't think that's a good liquid. Not sure what that stuff is, but probably best not to know. It's hard to know exactly what it is, so it's probably best not to ask too much about it. You can do that with the typewriter, but like, kind of sad that it does not make the typing noises, because I think that would actually make it a lot cooler if it actually did have the typing noises. At least that's what I think. I mean, you're not gonna complain about that too much, though. At least now we have some light in here. Nothing really in here. Can I interact with this? Nope. But sadly not. I'm trying to minimize the lights. I turn on, especially since like I'm gonna try to turn on like one light per room. Is it in here? Is that I did not recall turning on that light. That guitar is completely destroyed for whatever the reason. I'm not gonna say if it's I don't know if it's the person or not, but it got completely totaled from the rest of it. There's nothing here. Nice view of the sun though. Did get destroyed to create that view. Okay, 8.6 now, that's something to definitely want. Couldn't keep it on for now because I want to keep as much of my sanity as possible. 21. 8.6. Not gonna say which room it is until I know for certain. Oh, here's the cursed object, which allows you to see exactly where the ghost is actually made, so use that. It's probably by a stairway. I think it's in here. gonna get off here for Hans for that. The wait, oh, there's my mic. Just need to set it back up in a good position there, but that drains a chunk of your sanity. Look how much sanity I'm at now. You can also go really fast. You can also boost your sprint and stuff for a short duration of time. So yeah, it's kind of an interest. I kind of like the aesthetic of the map. It's kind of like an interesting design. Okay. Oh. Let's try something. Oh. Nope. Does not want to give me anything, so. So how was you guys? How was your day? Well, this is just kind of a broad question, but how was you guys' day? So yeah, it's just kind of directed to all of you. So if anyone wants to respond, you can. Kind of like this song because I kind of like the song. You know, it's just a music box song. It's still pretty a nice song, except when it's coming to the music box. If you do not want to be too close to the ghost room when this happens, or no one wants to be too close to that, because that could trigger a hunt. So, and do not drop it, because that could trigger a hunt as well. And also having it too low or having your sanity too low could also trigger a hunt. Oh, now trying to grab some more of the equipment. Kind of feel like this map would have been sometime during Halloween, just based on the map and stuff, because it kind of seems like having a bit of a Halloween kind of. It kind of makes me think of Halloween when I kind of go to this map. So I'm gonna head up to the second floor here where the ghost is. Yeah, okay, if you do not apparently do not have lighting, which I'm gonna put this right here. So you gotta be in the best position for it. Probably just like somewhere. I think I should cover a broad enough area of the room because it's covering like a wide portion of it. It's coming all the way up to the wall there, so that should be good. Let's check the temperature again because yep, it's definitely here, so. Oh, not good. I want to go check my sanity in case it decreased a bit. Larry Maudsley, if that's how you actually. I'm not even sure how you pronounce that. It's kind of seems like a confusing name to say. We're gonna definitely want some more sanity. Could it be a Yuri or something? I could really hear the thumping in my ears right there. The heartbeat in my ears right there. Oh, but now you know where the lantern, now you know where that went. It crashed the floor there. You know, it's temporary light, not the best light source. It's still better than no light source. I think that would be the best spot for it, considering the fact that it's up 2.8 or 2. not really giving me much to work with here. Could be a Gorio, but even the Gorio would give me at least some form of evidence. There's not even any chickens in there. There's some chicken eggs there, and some chickens in there as well. That coop there. I don't know how long that place has been abandoned, but I don't think that would be a good idea to leave all your chickens there. I'll take one of the headlights in case. The headlights I might use in solo, but not, I wouldn't just use it in I wouldn't use the GoPro version in just in one of these alone, or just in a solo gameplay, because I want to be able to see, so when I want the GoPro is only good for, it's only good for the good, so it's not really good for anything else except if you want to be able, want you to do, because it only has like a certain reaches, because it only has like the camera feature. Did I check in here? I don't think it's I don't think it's in there, but because I have good reason to believe it's up there. Singer is a cursed object right around. Should be in this room here. Was it? I know it's on one of the rooms here, but I'm not. I don't know. I don't not remember which one it was. Not that one for sure. It's on a shelf somewhere. You have dots. I have no idea what the heck that noise was, but not sound good to me. Let's try something. Yep, you got spear box. Hope there's dots again. Hopefully you can get some other evidence here. Speak of the devil. EMF level 5. It's a wraith. Wraiths cannot step in salt, so that's a... So yeah, that's kind of funny how quickly... There we go. I think that would be it for this battle on Grafton. I think it's Grafton. I can check when you get back. Actually, never mind. That's Grafton Farmhouse. There's an entire room there, but it's blocked off. Hopefully it cannot spawn in that room, because that would be annoying to have to deal with. What's in that room, actually? I'm gonna go check quickly before leaving. I think a creaking sound is coming from the windmill there, so nothing to worry about. It seems like a really old place here, so it wouldn't surprise me if there was really... There's a lot of doors in this room. I'm gonna go check upstairs. The upstairs funny. of the cursed objects because I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I saw the cursed mirror somewhere. Not here, for sure. Oh, you're funny. Try to scare me with something like that. What's in here? I actually don't remember what the cursed object was. All I know is I saw it, but I forget what on a shelf. But I don't know exactly which shelf or which room that was in. That's not hiding. I thought that was a hiding spot, but I guess not. I'm pretty sure you have cursed mirror somewhere. My eyes are really itchy right now. I get looped. I looped the ghost successfully. I don't really often loop, because I find it easy, because I find like looping can be quite difficult with some ghosts, except if it's a slow ghost, but I kind of got quite lucky there, so. Well, but I guess I actually got, I unintentionally got the third quest there, or the third optional objective, which is kind of funny.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
25, 50, and 75, which is good. That's the Ranger badge, the Money Bags badge, the Winter's Patron event, Child of the Veteran, Hero of the Hollow from this year, or from last year, I mean. That's from like that's from like the previous winter's event, but I didn't really get that much of a chance to play it. That's from this year. That's from this year as well. Let's go back to here and restock my equipment. Now I can actually upgrade this, so. Even though I don't have that much left now, it's still better to keep my equipment at the highest tier possible. I will probably try to reach tier 4 though, if I can. Or once I know I probably will end up reaching tier 4 or tier 3. Not tier 3, but prestige 3 eventually. But even if I I'm not sure when I will, but I do know I will reach that tier eventually. But so probably just gonna reach. Yep. Actually, I'm gonna check. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to change my controller here quickly. So I'll I'll reconnect my controller once as soon as I can. a new controller there so I can actually continue playing for a bit. Maybe look at some stuff here. So the main thing I'm gonna focus on is the lighthouse keeper one, the farm field walk, and the Nels Diner. So they're kind of like three easiest ones, but the Sunny Meadow Survival will be like the last one I focus on. I'm more than likely going to go do that one with uh in multiplayer mode because that one's gonna be a little too difficult for me to actually get all 50 done that easily, especially if it has to be on the full version. Although I have done it before on the harder difficulties, it's still not a favorite map of mine just because it's 69 rooms. If you don't believe me, you can check that for yourself. But it's 69 rooms on 2 floors. I mean, it's 69 rooms total, but like it's still 69 rooms regardless of whether you like it or not. Or limited to where the ghosts can spawn and hunt for them and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm not exactly sure how much. Up there's the bell. We go through here and quickly get things done. And I hope I heard a noise there. It's somewhere nearby, I suspect.
An elderly victim.
Yep, I have reason to believe it's in here.
From behind.
Actually, I'm gonna quickly check and see what the code is. I know I'm in the ghost room, but it doesn't really matter to me. So it's 415. So can someone please tell me what the reasoning behind that is? Why do I hear water running? Wonder if I can actually do anything with this. I get it, ghost. I think one of the cursed objects was in here. Not sure which one. I think one of them may have been in here, but if anyone can tell me where the cursed objects actually are, please let me know. Or if you know what to do with the credit card here, or the debit card or something, but because I do want to know if what it actually does. Wait, what? Weird. Not sure that it does. Not sure if it's something to do with that or what. I go turn on the 4 lights over here so that you get like a full visibility or so.
In my heart there is a hunger that I can't feed. I can't feed.
That's oh, there's the tarot cards. Oh, that's good to know exactly what I think that is. If anyone knows what the other I know the voodoo doll and the tarot card spawn, but do not know what like the summoning circle or anything else like that spawn. So yeah, let's check my sanity quickly. Yep, 73%. Good to know. I'm still good to go. So let's go to back in there and get this done. If I'm gonna do stuff, I'm gonna want to smudge and then be able to get to those lockers. Cause those are the only two hiding spots I know of on this map. Or maybe others I may not know of. So if you know of others, please let me know. So it would be nice to know if I'm missing any. Turn off a breaker, I see.
Behind us.
Let's check the temperature. 4 point, whatever that is. 4.7. Oh, didn't mean to, wanted to move that. Oh, relax. I got lighting.
Hate.
All I need is one more evidence and you'll be fine. Turn this on, or turn that off. Just need to see, just always try to get the random besides it. That a ghost can actually spawn in anything that's a room here. It can and will spawn there eventually. Coffee, I think it's coffee, so. But I've never been a big coffee fan myself. Probably ought to use on the sanity pills now, so it's the sanity pill, so. That's actually kinda cool. Now keep in mind this is just a game, so it doesn't actually mean anything bad, but, so yeah. Let's go place that there. Okay, so it could be a EMF level 4. 1.3. Just checking like seeing which ones we can get. Huh? So it's apparently floating now. Can you help this way? Oh, it was locked for a second, but not anymore. Phantom, beware the hunt. Kind of like these ghost jokes here and stuff. You have hunt, you have phantom, beware the hunt, lonely, lonely beyond, Raiju, taken souls, wraith, whatever that is, sanity, something behind you, references the different things in the game. Danger, keep out. But it's gonna stop me from doing it. Not sure why that's there, but okay. I mean, I find this game's pretty good especially for an indie game. Like, although in Coco, there's a lot of good indie games out there, but like this one's like pretty well developed. Like, because especially considering how much combinations of ghosts there could be, like it's basically it's like replay. Even though it's different maps, you can get different ghost rooms, different go. It's basically a replay. You can replay this game many times. You still may not get everything in there, or everything you can get. Hope we got UV. I'm gonna keep that for later, but I literally almost thought that literally thought that was a hunt for a second there. Good thing that it's a really good thing that was not a hunt. Yeah, take another sanity medication there and grab the camera. Now, because I do need to get some extra cash for go this. Capture a photo of the ghost, which could be possible considering it's very active. I'm gonna grab a picture of the tarot cards first. See what that doesn't really give you anything, so I'll just put that in the trash there. Corey Baker. Corey Baker. He's just to check the other rooms in case it's clipping through the walls or anything, so. Corey Baker. they put UV in yet? No, I didn't. It's Portuguese. Corey Baker. Yeah, that's why I could give someone with motion sickness or something. Like, that's gonna probably hurt someone's head if they keep that for too long. Corey Baker. Corey Baker, show yourself. Grab a lighter and a sponge, and then I'll grab the tarot cards, and we can play, and we can use the tarot cards. But I'll use the camera for that. Keep the camera nearby, just that. Probably put it right here or so. Will I put it? Oh, right there. You have to be kidding. Yeah, put myself on mute. There we go. Once over. We survived. May have wasted as much here, but I was not going to wait for it to. I'm just not gonna wait for that to ghost to catch me to use that. So yep. Let's go open these back up. That was not ideal to have the. Oh wait. Huh? Did his face to the mat? Are you kidding me? Did his face to the mat? Oh, come on. Oh well. There you go. Too bad we didn't actually get to use the whole deck.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
Let's suck that. Two of those will be. That one's a consumable. This one doesn't have like a consumable on it sign, which is like a cross out infinite design, which means it should be means you should be able to use it many times. And then I would make sure you have everything. Yeah, you'll need that extra smudge. Yeah, you have about 4 more levels till we are able to unlock the last 3 for those equipment. I typically unlock like the headgear last. Like the equipment because I find it's the most expensive, so it's a lot more difficult for me to actually upgrade equipment. But at the beginning, I was having a lot of trouble actually upgrading equipment and whatnot because just because it was very difficult for me to actually not die. Did I not get the last to go right or so? If I'm the correct ghost type, like, is there a certain condition to be met? Because I did survive. All I need to do is do that. I was doing the lighthouse. I think I'll do the lighthouse or so, and that would be the last match or so. We're going to go to point open. That will be the last. Yeah, I just do point hope. Maybe I might do one more match depending on how quickly after this. The there's a fuse box. That's good to know.
The ghost here seems to be linked to a cursed object. Go and take a closer look. Maybe using it will help your investigation.
Very foggy out. Not that I'm gonna complain, but it's just foggy. I just like ringing that bell for whatever the reason. That's not a hiding spot, so that's good to know. That is a hiding spot. I believe it is a hiding spot at least. Let's check. I always say to check. Check the temperature that I can actually get this there. At least it's on the first floor here. Because if it turns off while I'm entering, that we can kind of get things that are back on as I'm entering or exiting. I think I should throw something, but I'm not sure what. Radio. Dang it. I cannot play the radio. I was kind of hoping to be able to play the radio. So I kind of like listening to the music at times. Let's check the temperature quickly again. Even if I already did check it, just want to make sure that it's what it is. 15.5. Might go back on the depending on how much time I have left. I might go back to Noah's Diner after this, but yeah, that's only a maybe. I'll see how if I feel going back to it or not. So if I don't go back to it, I'll probably just call it a day for them. But we might go back. Finding indie games are quite can give quite good quality even for games that are typically developed by a small company or by a small group of people. Small company or small group of people, depending on which one's which. There's the cursed object there. Yeah, I know Phasmophobia is developed more by a small company, but there's games like Undertale, which many people probably know, at least because of the song called Megalovania, which is from Undertale, composed. It's by like, Toby Fox. It's by Toby Fox, which I'm guessing most people know that. That's kind of he's like, as far as I know, he's kind of like basically one person who kind of did a lot of work on that one game. She's not on there. Just it's kind of late for me, or getting late. It's like almost 9 o'clock. Yeah, it's kind of getting. I typically have gone to bed later than 8 or 9, but yeah, it's kind of getting to that point where it's getting a little late, at least a little late. Dang you! It broke the breaker. It has to be on that first floor there because I have not really got any other reading besides that's the best reading I had for it. I'm gonna give the rooms on the way down another reading as well, just in case. It doesn't really matter to me if it. I'm pretty sure it's down here. Guess it moved. Yeah, definitely moved from here for. It's definitely within this area. It has to be within this here. It's close temperature here. Yes, it's way around here somewhere. I'll go grab the EMF in the book. I find it interesting how important water is in our daily life, considering especially like we need it to drink, we need it to wash, or we need it to clean things, to drink, to do. We need it to cool things. We need to do a bunch. We need it to do a bunch of stuff. Like we use it to cool servers. Like considering I'm streaming on YouTube, it's probably. It would not surprise me if it was evaporating or using some kind of water to some extent. Whether it be for electricity or whether it be for electricity or for cooling. Cause like I know Google typically uses a lot of. I know Google uses a lot of water for its servers. Oh, I forgot the writing. Oh, book. I forgot the book. Yeah, there's also like a lot of water used in power generation. So, what if I put it right here? I should cover most of it. Yeah, that should cover either most of it or all of it. Yeah, it's kind of because I know Google tends to is supposed to. From the research I've done, not sure how accurate this is not, but apparently they draw on sources that they try to draw on non-portable non-potable water when possible though, but which is understandable because they probably are trying to conserve it. Oh, we got EMF level 5 and writing. Sadly, it's not one of the new ghosts, because that would have been nice, but I guess I can't get everything. But I've gotten at least one or two of the three, which is good. So let's see what, yeah, cannot be dots, can be UV, can be freezing, can be ghost orb, can be spirit box. Gonna grab the camera, take some pictures with it for the cash value or so, but yeah, who knows. Oh. I don't think it's gonna be UV, considering the fact. More than likely it's gonna be a modeling or a spirit, because shades don't often act up like that around others. So I doubt it's gonna be a shade. I'm not gonna eliminate it, but I doubt I'm not gonna eliminate it from from the list. But just because it could actually end up being a shade, but I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say it is a shade, but just because of the way it's acting, I suspect it's not. Shades are typically the ones who, if you the moment you enter they're kind of like they're kind of like an introvert in a way, like just one who does not, or just someone who does not like interacting with other people. Because in the moment you go into the room, it tends to become a lot less active. Like it will not hunt. Sometimes it will not even give you evidence, because sometimes when it's not giving me much evidence. Is it a shade? So he went out of the room, closed the door. The moment I closed that door, the EMF reader started going off the moment the door was shut by me. Which is kind of like one thing about shades, that they are very much, like, they do not want to be around people, or they do not want to give interactions around people. So use video cameras and stuff where possible if you're doing stuff like that, but yeah, who knows really with anything. I need to check my sanity, because I'm not. I think it's been a little bit, but I have a reason to be this. I'll be probably fine for now, but who knows? Let's see what the quests are. Let's grab the crucifix here and put it in there, just as a precaution.
The far reach.
Or spirit box, there's a spirit. That was odd. Let's head back for now. But I'm actually due maybe one more, then I'll probably be done for. I'll probably go back to Nell's Diner and see if that fixes anything, but yeah, that it is the spirit, so. That's a decent amount of experience right there, so let's go get the necessary equipment back up. It's always good to stock up your equipment after each match, especially if it's a consumable item. Just make sure your equipment's kind of back at where it needs to be for your team. Depending on if you're playing on a team, it's best to keep all your equipment on as high as possible, especially the headgear, flashlights, maybe thermometers, but that flashlights, lighters, sanity, and smudges are kind of like the big ones you want to make sure you have. Before you get started on that match, I'm gonna go check and see if it changed. Apparently not. Well, I think it updates the next match actually. Match after, because look, that was at 3, but now it's at 4. So it might just be after every other match or so. Or every time you open up the game it might update. That's only a guess though.
Equipment, get set up before investigating. The ghost here seems to be linked to a cursed object. Go and take a closer look. Maybe using it to help you investigate.
The moment you open those doors, the average, your sanity starts dropping, so that's good to know. Those doors always confuse me. Well, I mean, some doors do. 15.2. Oh, we have tarot cards again. And the breaker's here. Let's go to the kitchen here and measure the temperature here just in case. I'm actually gonna measure the temperature here just one more time in case it's actually you can actually do some stuff here as well. You can just go. I think it's under the bonus. You should be able to interact with one of these. Actually, maybe it's easier if it's that. And let's go here. I always like to check every spot possible. Let's try the code again. I'm gonna make sure, just always double check if possible, because sometimes it could, if you don't still unsure after you check every room or so, then I'd say go, really. It'd be cool if they actually could make a mini game out using that way. You could actually kind of just like, kind of put everything else in pause. Unless you're playing on a team game and actually allow you to play it. If you're playing like a team game, it makes sense to press pause, but it would be nice if you could press pause to allow you to play it. Oh, there's a bone. $25. $8 worth of, which is kind of funny. It'd be at least better if they actually used like a base currency and allowed you to kind of change the currency based on your country's location. Cause that actually I think it might make it a lot more interesting, because that way you can actually you use it. So that would actually allow you to kind of tailor it to your country or whatever. That you can actually use the currency to. So, what the heck is that radio coming from? Turn it off.
It's California, that's the place they must find.
So,
Are in their way, but they won't stop, come what may. Mountains and hills that they must scale, but they know they'll make it, cause they just can't fail. On Dusty's trail, let's follow the path on
where the heck is the TV remote?
Dusty's the reed.
There you go. Finally managed to shut that up. There's definitely out here. I was confused why I was seeing it sound like a radio at first. If that Alex Walker gets me copyrighted, or here was a copyright claim, that would be quite annoying, but well, I guess they probably wouldn't do that if they knew that. I guess the game would not do that without. Because if they knew there was someone was going to stream it, they probably at least kind of compensate for that in some way, because it would be kind of bad for them, because if people couldn't stream the game, they would not be able to gain exposure, especially in the early phases of the game where exposure is quite crucial. Because exposure of I know that streaming is important for games and stuff, because that allows the games to gain a certain level of exposure to. Then it also allows them to gain it also allows them to gain a certain, so it kind of gives them to reach a broader audience. Like if one streamer sees one person play it, they might go play it, the audience sees them play it, and so on and so on. It's basically that's why streaming is important, because it to the games and stuff, because it allows them to reach an audience that might not know it is a game until they see a YouTuber that they know and watch play it. Then they come, maybe I could play that game, or maybe I should play that game. That looks like a fun game. That's kind of how I found out about Phasmophobia, because I saw another streamer play it. I saw another streamer playing it. It looked like I kind of thought it would look like an interesting game. So I decided to get it for the PS5 once I got the PS5. That's kind of the story about how I got wrong place. But yeah, that's kind of how I got into the Phasmophobia. Yeah, you know the PS5 is not like a. You know, I also think the PS5 is like a good console. Like it's a good console. I'll be completely honest. It's giving me more problems than some of my other consoles to some extent. I've had like I have had my own problems with with the consoles I have. I've had like less than like a performance. In the PS5, some more performance issues and stuff like that, and a bit of internet speeds where they got. But other than that, it's like just issues had less some more issues than some of the other consoles I have. It's every console is I would say that every console has its advantages and disadvantages. Like a PS5 may be good at performance, but typically not like one I choose for everything. It's not like my go-to console depending. Huh? Where's that orange? West freezing. I think it's more likely over here, actually. Quite likely to be over here, so let's go turn that breaker back on. Not today. Did it move? Oh, we got lighting. So you have lighting, which is good because that's our foot. Oh, you have freezing and lighting, so that's good. You have it's between a revenant, shade, Leroy, and demon. More things about ghosts, I guess. Oh, seems one of them is online. I'm gonna share a message on my friends quickly. I should let them know I'm live streaming because they want it. Hey, so I'm just gonna put not a demon, probably gonna be revenant. That's revenant because we had ghost orbs. And there you go, last match of the day.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
Well, that's gonna go stock any equipment that I didn't lost. So yep, need to stock that. That's about it. So thank you guys for watching today's live stream, or those of you who watch it after the live stream will be watching as a VOD or as a live replay. So thank you guys for watching either the live stream or the live replay. So see you guys next time.